Prince Harry was amongst those spotted at the Super Bowl overnight, and royal editor Russell Myers joins us now. I mean, everybody was there. I expected him to be in the audience in some shape or form, but Meghan wasn't, actually.
No, Meghan.
Maybe she's just not a fan.
Maybe not, but Prince Harry managed to grab himself a ticket, and his cousin, Princess Eugenie, was there as well. So we know that they're very close because she's been staying in his Windsor abode, Frogmore Cottage, seeing he isn't there, moved to California a couple of years ago. But, you know, the two of them have been reunited. And fantastic game. I'm sure you catch up with Ross later, but the LA Rams managed to beat the Cincinnati Bengals right at the death. So they were treated to fantastic performances, a fantastic game. So, yeah, it was all rosy for Prince Harry yesterday, but potentially not all rosy for him in the coming months because...
Well, I mean, although through his own choice, because it is his upcoming book, and, I mean, it's going to cause some sort of a stir,
That might be putting it mildly. I mean,
he's not being given the book deal without there being some stories in there.
Exactly, and they are going to want their pound of flesh, the publishers, you would imagine. I mean, there has been an awful lot of noise about what he's going to be writing in his memoirs. What have they held back from the, you know, the explosive Oprah Winfrey interview? Now, potentially coming out, there was sort of rumours that his memoir would be coming out in the autumn, but might be delayed to the Christmas to get the sort of Christmas rush. Right. Now, all this is a sort of a backdrop of not only the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, that is a huge, huge deal for the monarchy and the Queen this year, but you know, the sort of subtext in the last couple of weeks has been that the Queen has said that it's her sincere wish for Camilla to be named Queen Consort when she finally takes the throne with Charles. And the reason that is quite interesting is because of the relationship that Harry has always had with Camilla, and it's been a bit frosty throughout the years. I mean, that, again, putting it mildly. But will he leave details for the biography about the true nature of his relationship? I mean, he was speaking about his mother's legacy to Gareth Thomas, the rugby star, just last week, and you know, that's all obviously still very, very raw for him, the fact, the breakdown of his parents' relationship, how Camilla came into the fold. So, you know, it's going to be explosive, whatever it is.
Because they haven't Instagrammed or done any sort of messages at all since the Queen
No, they haven't, you're right.
They...
I mean, given their dues, I don't think it was necessarily appropriate.
No,
I mean, we didn't hear from Kate and William, for example, but you know, they normally are sort of making noises at the other end of the pond, and I think potentially I mean, it's going to be explosive, this book. The relationship that Harry has had with his father has been well documented, and you know, his interpretation of when he was sort of forced to leave the royal family. That's what he feels that he wasn't given a fair shake. So,
an uneasy read for
exactly.
For
so watch this space. It will be quite an easy read.
How is the Queen doing? There were whispers of this COVID scare, wasn't there, a few days ago? But there hasn't been any other talk. So let's hope that's good news.
Well, I think we can take it as good news because undoubtedly she's 95. She's had her own health scares in recent months. You know, she was forced to have a night in hospital in October, missed the Remembrance Sunday service, and the reason why there was a COVID scare is because Prince Charles, I mean, terrible luck. This is the second time he's being diagnosed with COVID. Now, he'd actually had a face-to-face meeting with the Queen last week. So the Queen had, you know, several days of COVID tests, but I think no news is good news in this sense. So, you know, we have to take care of the Queen. She was having a relentless schedule at the end of last year. She has rested on doctor's orders, so we give her our best.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of reports about Prince Charles and the coronation, the moving forward of the royal family, and actually a lot of talk about a scaled-back version of a coronation, which is maybe potentially a sign of what's to come with him as king.
I think so. You know, I think that, you know, Charles is often sort of lamented for being a man of a bygone era, the way he dresses, he speaks, and what have you. But he's very acutely aware of his position in the world. I think if you look at his crusade on the environment, the Prince's Trust Foundation, which has gone to change
to be fair,
thousands
shining a light on a lot of issues that the spotlight wasn't on.
Exactly.
For many years,
yeah, no, and that, you know, I think that he is very in tune with the modern world. I mean, his coronation is been rumoured to be called Operation Golden Orb, which is quite flamboyant in its creation.
That's not quite scaled back.
Yes, indeed. I mean, sources were saying it's going to be shorter, cheaper, and less ostentatious. I mean, I don't know how less ostentatious you can be with a man and a woman being crowned in Westminster Abbey. However, I do think that, again, he's very aware that people are struggling, you know, with household bills, you know, the state of the economy. And when it does come to his time, there's been a lot of talk recently about the Queen passing over, making Camilla Queen Consort and whatnot. I do think it will reflect the time. It won't be as long, it won't be as flamboyant as the Queen's coronation, but it's still, again, a man being crowned
in it literally doesn't happen every day.
Exactly.
He's waited a very long time for that. So a trip to the Caribbean, potentially, for William and Kate?
Well, indeed. Yeah, this has been a long time coming, I think, because there hasn't been a lot of travel over the last couple of years. But yes, the Cambridges are going to Jamaica, Belize, and the new announcement that we've seen in the papers today is the Bahamas. So, you know, Lorraine was sort of teasing me about packing my Speedos last week.
Wow.
I don't think anyone needs to see that, but hopefully we will be
Well, as
enjoying
royal
some
editor,
fun.
surely you have to be at the forefront of all of these stories.
Yeah. Duty calls, but I will be packing them. But I think it's part of this you know, big push of the monarchy to start getting back out and doing the job. And yeah, it won't be too shabby in the Caribbean, I'm sure.
No, I can imagine not. No, very nice date, Russell, as always. Thank
Lovely
you very
to see you.
much. Great to see you.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.